What's up, everyone? Welcome back into some more Anno 1800. Now, we have a little something to deal with, and that's not the small warehouse right there. It is... We have some Yeah, well, they do speak for themselves. We have some unhappy engineers. Now, part of that is due to a -5 from the news at the moment, because we did have a city becomes uglier issue, which this is a complaint that a lot of people have. I got that -5 from WASDA because WASDA had a festival that increased its attractiveness artificially, and when that festival was over,
investors do not value fact.
will you shut up? When the festival was over, obviously the city attractiveness declined, but that caused a negative newspaper article because the city became uglier, so people got more upset. Some people, and I'm kind of in the same boat, I think that's a little not fair. That's the right word that I'm looking for it. Because, you know, the city was fine, and I don't know, maybe people are just sad that now their city is ugly and it wasn't as pretty as it was before. I don't know. I don't like that. But anyways, let's do this quest real quick. People of New World worship me. That is easy. That is corn.
Very coefficient.
And we got a hand-activated CTC grenade. Okay, so what I just moved those buildings for is I do want to kind of work on some of this, as well as the investors definitely need some stuff. And I want to get them penny farthings. So I'm going to get us a penny farthing set up right there. I think that's a lovely spot for it. But I also want to get him moved to where some electricity is at, because he does need some power now. Don't really want to put it right there though. Guess I could do this. Yeah, they're still okay. They'll be okay. I mean, this is like an industrial sector right here, so go. Our steel works back over there. It is now powered. Let's see if that gives me enough steel. Yep, it does. These guys right here are missing goods. They are missing fur at the moment, and that is because our fur is taking an exceptionally long time to get over there. To fix that problem, we are going to deal with that promptly with a terribly rolled R. We are going to put ourselves in a sailing shipyard. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and set us up some sail production here. And just for right now, gonna go ahead and put this guy right here in, just for the time being. He is temporary. I'll move him later. Actually, you know what I could do? Although I do like, you know what? I take it back. We're not gonna do that. I changed my mind because we've got plenty of money, and we also have a good buddy over here that really likes us, that sells sails for dirt cheap. So you know what? Why not? That's what friends are for. So we're gonna buy some sails, and we're gonna make us a few not frigates. We're gonna make us a few clippers. We're gonna be able to make 5 clippers with what we buy up from Anne. So I will be able to, one, set up a new trade route for this. So we'll start picking up more of that, which will be lovely. And I'll be able to set up a trade route for the caoutchouc right here. Let's see, how much of that caoutchouc do I need? I forget. A minute. 15 seconds. You know what? I don't feel like doing math in my head. I really don't. 4 caoutchouc plantations for every 1 bicycle factory. Yeah, I don't feel like doing math right now. Where are you at? Oh, you're already there.
So you
Okay.
know, There'll be no stopping vengeance.
Alright.
Should have praised
You
the
know what?
cold
9,000
dead
coins to not have to make my own sales, I guess. To me, you know, that's fine. That's not a big deal to me. I am okay with spending that sort of money. So let's get over to the New World for a moment here. And where is the Kaochuk? Kaochuk is here. Oh, they're really unhappy, aren't they?
That what you think we're for?
Newspaper. Oh, because they don't have rum coming in over here. Because there's that. That's why they're so unhappy. Okay, let's give them this for the time being. How many more do we need to unlock that? Just a few more? Okay. Let's go ahead and get that unlocked. That'll at least fix some of their happiness problems in the short term. Why? Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know. I can't count. I was like, I ain't right, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We will give them some clothing though. I already did have one, didn't I? Yeah, you know what? We'll take that one out. It's okay. We will put in this fella right there. And this fella can go right across from it. Definitely need him, though. And the other big thing I was going to need down here was the aforementioned Kaochuk. So we do need 4 of these. 2. You know what? I can move these over a little bit more. Give me a little extra space. And we will put in a warehouse right there on the edge.
The land has to be prepared for.
May have to scoot them over a tad bit more. Go like that. Just in case, because I might need a little more room. Whoops. Yeah. My counting ability is terrible today, isn't it? My counting ability is not on point. Whoops. Alright, slow things down. Things are going a little too fast for me. Okay. Is that enough room? Seriously, I'm 5'4". Oh, dang it. Where was it at? Oh, there it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. That'll do. Alright, and over here we just need to make sure I don't get into all of that. And we're totally going to get into that, so I guess I'm going to have to move you. Put you over here then. And you can come over here with it. Let's get rid of all this for right now. Alright, there we go. Kaochuk Farms set up. Let's come back over here. We shall unload all of the sales that we picked up. Go ahead and go back over here preemptively. And let's build 2 clippers. 1 for caoutchouc, 1 for the furs. Speed things up.
I prefer to think before
I'm not going to do jewelry just yet. Jewelry is mega expensive, so I just don't want to because you need so many gold mines, and those things are super expensive. These guys are also very expensive. So I am not going to do a clockmaker just yet. We're going to wait.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Whoa, of course you, the one that blew up. I just put you there.
Broke out.
Mobilize. Is that it? Only one? Yeah, it's only one nearby. Okay. We'll move him down a little bit. Come on, put the fire out.
Fire
Boom.
has been
Okay.
banked.
Yeah, I think what I'd like to work on now is getting ourselves up to 3,000 so we can get that bank put in somewhere. Where? I'm not sure. Probably like right here because we are going to be moving this stuff away. So that actually sounds like a great idea. But let's first get some housing in here. And my kitten keeps trying to get in my lap, and I keep trying to push her out of my lap. I'm like, I can't hold you right now. I'm working. She's looking at me like, I don't care what you're doing. You're gonna pay attention to me. Okay. A few more homes. Still do have plenty of artisans that we can upgrade. Let's do some there and there. There and there. As far as workers, we can definitely upgrade some of them.
Ship constructed.
Yeah. More? Yeah, this right here should be enough once they all get up there.
ready for a
All right,
challenge.
first ship is constructed. Let's get you going from here to there to pick up our furs. Okay, that means I can get rid of that route. Comes that lovely bank. Come on. Oh, come on now. Come on. Come on. I can see. You can do it. Don't be like where it gets gonna. Oh, there we go. I've had it where it gets like $29.99 and then it's like not enough, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me with this? All right. So, bank. I think the bank would actually be. I think I'm gonna put it right smack dab there. So let's get some of this right here out of our way. These buildings right here don't specifically matter because they will all be going away later on. Okay.
No need for hyperbole, but thank you.
Alright. Bank is in. Income shall now skyrocket. Yes, look at all that income just from building that lovely bank. Alright, good deal. How are you doing? You're almost done. Okay. So there, that unlocks everything in the engineer tier. Bank is always, I always tell people, you know, get to engineers, get yourself 3,000 engineers, get yourself a bank. Like for real. Get yourself a bank. You won't regret it. You will absolutely love it. You will love me for telling you to get a bank. Just do it. It is probably one of the most important income buildings that you can build. So, that said, let's do a little clearing out here so I can do a little restructuring of this part of town and start bringing it into the fold of our little layout. Rather use some of these that I already have. Okay, so this was what I was wondering, was how that was going to look, and that's how it's going to look. Power gets up to right there.
Welcome to the
Yeah. But it is right there. Okay, so what I can do is this number. He can go there. Then we can put our engineers there. And the cat's about to step on the keyboard. You have got to go, baby girl. Have got to go. I'm sorry about it, but you do. And what I'm going to do is this. Okay. Just for the moment, get it like that. That's going to carry on there. This is going to go... Yeah, this is going to go that way to bring us to a... let's blueprint ourselves a power plant in maybe right somewhere in here. I don't, so, okay, let me say this. I see a lot of people talking about, like, oh, I can't get power to my entire city. Like, as in, they're trying to power every square inch of their city. And that is really not necessary. You do not have to power every square inch of your city unless you're obsessed with having everything investors and maximum investor numbers. But there's a few little caveats to that. We'll deal with you in a second. There's a little caveat to that, though. When I say, you know, people that are wanting to power every square inch of their city and have everything, all the needs met. Shut up. Let's take a look real quick at the investors. Giving investors electricity gives you 8 investors. And that's it. It doesn't give you any income. It doesn't do anything for you. You don't need to supply investors with electricity. You don't. You need to supply engineers with electricity in order to get them to move up to investors. But say I took this island right here and I wanted this all investors, okay? I don't have to cover this with power plants, okay? What I can do is I can build my whole city. I can get them all up to engineers, all right? And then I can leave a route where I can have trains and power plants, as you normally would. However, then I would just build one power plant and some tracks going from the harbor to there. Power a section of the city, nice big old section. Upgrade all of those to investors. Then move the power plant, tear out the train tracks, put it over here. Upgrade this section of the city to investors. And then I'd come down here and upgrade this section of the city to investors. And then I could just remove the power, and I don't need that power plant anymore, and I don't need the oil coming to that island anymore. What am I losing? Population, yes. And there are people that are going for like certain like maybe you're aiming for 500,000 population, or you're aiming for 1 million population, or 3 million population, or something like that. Then in those cases, yes, the power matters because that is 8 investors per house. That counts towards your population. Outside of that, there is no need for it. The population does not matter. This investor house consuming 42 out of 50. If I turned off, well, I can't turn off power, but if I took away power to them, they're going to go down to, what is that, 34? Right, math? Yeah, 34 out of 50. They're still going to consume the same amount of coffee, light bulbs, glasses, and champagne. Oh God, they're getting champagne. I just realized that. I gotta deal with champagne soon. They're getting this. They're going to consume the same amount of all this stuff. So not supplying the investors with power literally doesn't matter unless you're going for a maximum amount of population. So that entire tangent was because, again, I see a lot of people complain, oh, I have to have so many power plants to cover my entire city with power. And I'm like, you don't have to. Power up your engineers. Now, let me say this real quick then. unless you have a goal in mind, such as a certain amount of population. Okay, if that is a goal, then ignore this. But if you're going for a particular goal, if you're not going for a particular goal and you're just trying to, get all the investors you need to unlock everything, and then you can take power away from the investors or just move it around however you need to do. You don't have to supply your entire city. Supply your industries, supply your engineers so you can upgrade them. But if they're investors, unless you're going for that population goal, don't worry about it. Don't try to cover everything with power. I mean, unless you're like an obsessive compulsive person and you just have to do it. If that's your personality and you have to do it all, then hey, just do it. It's not bad, but don't think you have to do it just because. Basically, that's kind of what I want to say about that. Don't do it just because you think you have to, because you don't have to. I don't want bananas. I don't want to wait for goods. There we go. Okay. I also just thought about it. I only did 3 of those. I need to do 4. There we go. Cool. All right. So Calchuk is now coming in. Will be coming in soon. That's going to help tremendously. So that's going to take care of those 2 issues right there. Our engineers are now content because they did get a little bit of happiness from the bank, enough to offset the -5. Our investors are still unhappy, but they will be a little bit happier once we supply them with some penny farthings as well as a tremendous amount of income. Alright, moving on from there, let's take a look real quick at our productions and see where we stand now that we've done quite a bit of upgrading to the engineered levels. Canned food is still good. Sewing machine's good. We need to check that rum. This is fine and fine. These are all... Everything's good. We do need to supply... at least we need to get some champagne going. Even though we only have 1. But...
We're always looking to those we can trust.
I'm going to ignore that. Looks like rum is actually doing a little on the low side. So let's run back over here. How are these guys doing? Are they still unhappy? No, they're content now because we did supply them with a church, so that gave them enough. Here we go. -50. We got a +5 this time for the shipyard. New trade partner. However, that right there, I don't much care for, so we're going to pop that with a -10 one and be done. And we're going to come over here again, and once again, we are going to expand our rum production. So I don't want to run out of rum. So we're going to give ourselves one of those. We're going to put that there. We'll put the sugarcane on this side. And do we need more timber? We don't. So that right there will take care of rum for a little while longer.
I had better leave it to set.
We got a nice chunk of furs in, so we should not run out of furs again anytime soon. Just waiting for that Calchuk to come in to start making those bicycles. Now, in terms of, I did say we were running that we needed some champagne. Before I say that, though, how much do I have currently that I got from supplying or from festivals? I've got 77. You know what? Let's check a few. Okay, look, see. Okay.
On our way.
I've been getting champagne and cigars and chocolate from like all these festivals. Oh, and rum. So I can actually utilize a lot of this right here. I can use a bunch of this. Could also use that extra schnapps to supply these guys with schnapps and make them a little happier. That's a thing that we can do too. Several things we could do. I'm going to build ourselves another clipper because I need one. I know I have not even started on the Steam Shipyard stuff. I just don't see the point in doing it just yet. I will build it though. We'll build our Steam Shipyard. Who needs access to a road? Kinda forgot that they gotta have that. Okay, there we go. He's got that. Now, do I want to start a motor assembly line yet? I don't know that I do. It is kind of pricey. It does require quite a bit of input. I would need another brass smeltery, probably another furnace, more of all this. So I'm not entirely sure I want to do that. Let's come over here. I'm gonna pick up that champagne and bring it back down. See a quest from Archie. Ooh, our first cargo ship. I am buying that. I love buying cargo ships. Yes, they're super expensive, but you know what? What am I going to spend my money on? So what am I going to do with this cargo ship? The Ave Maria. I'm going to do exactly what I love to do with it, which is going to be, I'm going to replace our coffee route. I don't want to do the coffee. Actually, the coffee's okay. Rum. Yep. We're going to change up the rum route. All right. Ave Maria, you are the rum ship now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Accept. All right. So we'll have 2 extra ships coming in here pretty soon that are going to have some rum on it. Let me grab all of that. I'm going to grab that some of this rum right here too and bring that over. Let's use some of these frigates that we have sitting around. Transport some goodies and stuff over for our investors. Speaking of investors, I think I'm going to upgrade some of these guys to investors. Okay, we got a quest as well from the investors.
Rather a rum situation. What?
What?
I've need of you, my
36 champagne and 18 cigars.
Steaming up to the platform.
For...
The very thing.
Oh, Iguaca! Lovely! Iguaca's like one of those that I can never get my hands... I always seem to have trouble getting my hands on. So I'm cool with having Iguaca. Well, we can drop off the champagne. Let's check some of our other places real quick. This one over here, possibly? It doesn't have much. There's not going to be any down there. That's the only place that we had residents, so... Except in the New World, though.
Constructed.
Any rum or anything down here that we may have gotten our hands on? Doesn't look like it. Champagne or anything. Okay. It's always a good idea just to kind of check on occasion and see if we've gotten anything. Did not, so that's fine. Let's go over here. We're going to load up more of that rum. I'll start grabbing some of the rest of this because we don't need it on this island. It's just sitting there doing us no good. So we'll move it down there. I'm going to bring him back over here. Oh, and Anne has a quest for me.
I'll put you on charge.
An escort quest for 43,000 and plus 5 for her. We'll also bring both of these over. We'll have a nice escort for them. We got the Flying Dodo. The Flying Dodo.
A lustrous jewel.
Let's see. Should not have changed much of anything in terms of consumer goods to
Let's
do
see if your
that.
talk's as good as your word.
Yeah. All right, slow down. Let's go over here real quick and double check. Yeah, I will tell him to go ahead and start doing that. And tell them to escort as well. Before you leave, grab all those sails.
Price for contraband.
Go ahead and grab all them sails while we're at it. These guys are back with chocolate and cigars. And some rum. Oh, wow, that's a... Holy crap. Okay, I was not expecting all of that. Whoops. Well, sorry about it. Non-aggression pact. She declined that.
Ship under attack.
I can offer her a gift, though. Kind of make up some of it.
Fine. We'll top up.
Oh, well. more ships than I was expecting, but it's fine. Go drop off those sails, that way I can make some more ships later if I want to. Alright, we've got a reasonable amount of money now. I think we'll go ahead and get a champagne production started up, possibly. I really don't need it though at the moment. I really don't need it. I mean, we've got plenty of champagne. I've got enough champagne to last quite a while, so I really don't think I need to. Yeah, I'm going to ignore it. I am all about ignoring things. Alright, so what do we want to do? That's going to take a while to get to. It's going to take a little while. We do have an expedition I've been ignoring. The route to the Inuit settlement is a 2-day trek by foot. Something is following us, though. Stop for the night and keep watch. It's a mother polar bear. Oh my. Okay. Let's try to defend ourselves. Ambush trills pay off. We did reach the Inuit camp. Okay. And get these guys home. Starting to get a little low. Alright. We don't have any cultural stuff. Oh, not having Kahina hurts so much. Ugh, it sucks. I don't need too many cargo ships, and I can honestly just start buying cargo ships.
If you pop off now,
Oh, a topiary
you'll be back
garden.
in time for
Yes,
tennis.
please.
Roger.
28 fur coats. I will gladly do that for a topiary garden.
Ready for a challenge.
Topiary garden is one of my favorites. Alright, and he just wants those up here at his little spot. And he has brought out another oil tanker that I don't actually need right now. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's then just get some more housing going here. Oh, I'm in blueprint mode. Yeah. Start some more housing and everything up here. Okay. More housing means I need another one of these fellas as well. And we will need another one of these somewhere. Church is okay. Police is... police probably could use another. And we definitely know we're going to need another school down here. So let's get a school popped in maybe right there. Okay, cool. Now, don't need all those farmers. Alright, some more of those. Something I know that we were about to run low on was soap. So we definitely are going to need some more soap. Soap factory though, I'm going to take you and I'm going to put you down somewhere where you can get a bit of power. Like right down here in this little corner looks nice to me. Put you right down here. We'll put the little rendering works down here as well. Where were those at? I had one there and there.
Ah, you're ready.
I am ready. Just thank you.
That really is first rate.
Lovely, lovely. I love me a topiary garden. Love a good topiary garden. Let's see. Trying to think real quick how I want to deal with that thing. Power ends right up there, right up there. Okay. All right, let's do a little. Oh God, not that. I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna bring you back to there. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to make like a little soap making spot. Like this is our soap making area right here. Alright, I'll put you back over there. So now those are both electrified. Now we're making more than enough soap. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I do need to check our pigs. I believe pigs was coming from up here at Wazda. Yes. Yeah, it's where most of our pigs were coming from. Alright, now we are greatly underproducing pigs. Actually, I've had pigs coming from several places. Wazda and... Wait. Wazda and Mainz. That's right. Okay. Let's check all three of those. Wazda, Mainz, Karas Versage. Okay, actually, no, we're good on... We're doing great on pigs. I don't need to make any more. I was overproducing already as it was. Oh, sorry. Keep hitting my mic. Alright, he is back. What we get? What we get? Give me something good. Give me something good for the zoo. Got ourselves a two-horned chameleon from Mbessa, ocean predators, and a Miombo woodlands. I'm not sure what any of those do. I know what the ocean predators does. I'm not too familiar with the Mbessa stuff yet. Let me look that up real quick. Let's see what we just got. What am I looking for here? Cultural. Not zip. Oh god, I can't spell. I am a professional YouTuber. I am over here on the wiki. Miombo Woodlands applies to lumberjacks, charcoal kilns, hunting cabins, reduces the number of trees needed by each okay, so meh. That's a major meh. And in Besson Highlands affects scholar residences. So that one's actually kind of nice. That'll be good for our scholars. That one's not so amazing, but the orca is the ocean predators one I do like. I think that's one of the ones I like. Actually, no. The ocean predators is actually one that I like for the New World because it affects pearl farms and fish oil factories, and they increase production by 5%, and they require 10% less workforce. So it's a reasonable one for that. Okay, let's drop all this mess off. Thank you for your work. You can come over and I'll sell the rum to her. Need you to come over and drop that off. 4 topiary gardens. That's awesome. Come on over here, Flying Dodo. You're going to go sell off your excess to her. What was I also about to do? I'm trying to think now. So many things I need to do. You know what? What I can do now that we have it is we're going to build our first zoo here in the city. I think our first zoo is going to go... I keep looking at this spot right here. I think it's going to go right here. That's where my first zoo shall go. Actually, right over here. Yeah, screw it right there. Okay. First zoo. I have to do some arranging on this. Yes, I know how they work. Thank you. Oh, that's right. And I have a guaca too. Rainforest, I do believe, though, is going to go to the New World. If I remember the rainforest correctly. Yeah, rainforest. Oh, no. Rainforest +1 attractiveness from all public services. So, yeah, that's actually a good one to have. Plus, I love the aviary. I love the thing with the aviary. I think it's so cool looking.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Yeah, I'll redo all of this, and I'll make us a nice zoo. Either here, I might shift it over like to maybe right here. I'll move it somewhere, but yeah, we'll get us a nice little zoo going on here very soon. Another thing I just noticed is that we also finally have enough attractiveness to justify having a public mooring in the city. Something else I want to go ahead and get in here. It's gonna go over here, I think, is where I'll have the public mooring.
In now, I'm sure.
Okay. Public mooring will go over there. See what our
Terra firma.
tendency is.
I cannot wait to look around and explore.
270. Yeah, it's gonna be 276. Okay. Yep, that will be enough right there to make a little bit of a profit off of. So that's going to be rather helpful.
I have to be resourceful.
Fundamentally avid.
Okay, so what is coming up next? Next is I will be moving the zoo around, finding us a little spot for it, and probably we'll keep working down here before I start tackling this over here. We'll keep working down this way, adding in factories. I'll probably blueprint in some like future factories. Like I know that we're going to need another one of these at some point soon, so you know I'll probably like blueprint in this somewhere, maybe there. And blueprint in one of those. We'll blueprint in ourselves another cannery. Again, we know we're going to have it at some point. Might as well get it blueprinted in and prepare and a spot ready for it, as well as kitchens and all those good things. I'll probably blueprint in some stuff off camera. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe do it with y'all next time. And keep going that way with the city. Get us some parks and stuff in now that we have a few things for the zoo ready. And we got some topiary gardens, so I can actually make some nice looking parks, which I'm excited for that. But that's all going to be in the next episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Check out the description for links to our community Discord, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. And we shall see you in the next episode. Until then, take care.